It's a sunny day here at Simple Life Vibes, and today I wanted to address one of the questions that we get a lot because we have Angora goats, and that is, what is mohair and what the heck do you do with it? We got these goats last fall, and it's been just a fun adventure learning how to take care of them and what to do with their byproducts, which is mohair. So what an Angora goat grows, the fiber that they grow is called mohair. Angora rabbits are the ones that produce Angora fiber. So Angora goats have this gorgeous fleece. A fleece is essentially just all that comes off of the one animal. And you can see here, I'm just pulling this out of a garbage bag that I've used to store it in. And the fleece is unwashed right now. Many spinners actually like to buy unwashed fleeces that they will then clean themselves. But often you will sell the fleece, though it's raw and unwashed. You do often skirt it, which just means pulling the little sticks out of it that could be detrimental when you're trying to process it, and it just helps with the processing a little bit more. So oftentimes people buy fleeces, they'll buy a full fleece unwashed, and but people will also buy mohair that's washed. Washed mohair is obviously a little bit more expensive because somebody took the time to clean it for you. But you can see here we've got some nice white curly locks that are often used to make Santa beards. You can also use these locks to dye, and hair dye, for example, works really well with these, and so doll makers like to use mohair for doll hair. So you may have some dolls, some collector dolls in your house that you're thinking, gosh, they just made that hair. I mean, I never really thought about where it came from, but a lot of it is actually mohair that has been just dyed. It already has the curly locks in them, so there's not a lot of work that has to be done beyond just dyeing them. Mohair is often used as well is in conjunction with other fibers. So a lot of times people will mix different wools with mohair to give it a different level of elasticity, and that can be good for different types of yarns, for different uses, and it's also really good to make different felt and felting materials, and those can be used inside quilts. You can felt mohair to do needle felt crafts, and you can felt it with other fibers to do all sorts of other crafts. So there's a lot that you can do with mohair, and it's actually a really versatile material, and that's what we love about having our Angora goats, is that it provides us this amazing byproduct that we are then able to sell and do some pretty cool things with. And not to mention, it creates a really funny looking animal when it's right before shearing time. A lot of times people use the phrase wool blindness because their curly hair like curls over and grows over their eyes. When we first got our goats, within the first 2 weeks we had to trim around their eyes because they had grown so much more mohair that they literally couldn't see. But it provides some good comical relief, and also provides some really pretty fiber that you can do a lot of really cool things with. So if you're thinking about getting a fiber animal, or you're just frankly curious about what the heck mohair is and what you can do with it, there are a lot of really cool things, and you can always check more out by subscribing to our videos. We're always talking about mohair and life here on our wannabe homestead out here at Simple Life Vibes.